welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to attempt something I've never done before. I've done a lot of cooking in my life. I pride myself on my cooking, my creativity, but I've never actually cooked chili. I've eaten chili, good chili like venison chili, all kinds of good stuff in the mountains of Virginia and whatnot, and had a lot of good chili. But today we're going to do a small batch in case we screw it up. That's why it's a small batch, but we're going to try and use some creativity. So this could be a, excuse me, culinary catastrophe, but we're going to try and make it happen. So stay tuned. So what I'm going to do today is I've watched about 50 YouTube videos on chili, how to cook chili, whatnot. I have not seen any videos that are going to do what I'm about to do today, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm definitely going to need paper towels. So I'm going to sit down and attempt this. It may go well, it may not go well. But I had this thought for flavor. I've got this little grater right here. Hopefully I don't grate the end of my fingers off or anything, but I'm going to try and grate some of this. What this is, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I got this at Rollo's Seafood, Milton, Florida. It's a pork and gator mix sausage. So I'm going to just try and grate it up pretty fine. I may only do approximately one link or so. Boy, this could take all day. But, so then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to cube up some of the remaining portions here. I also have some Hillshire Farms Polska kielbasa. I love kielbasa. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do a chili with kielbasa. It's probably going to be two different weird flavors mixed together. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. I wish I had a meat grinder. Anyway, so probably what I'm going to do, since I'm limited on camera time, this is what it looks like in the back. That's definitely going to give it flavor in the potpourri of chili that I'm trying to create today. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a little bit more, and then I'm just going to cut up some smaller fine pieces and then some thicker pieces. Bow your heads and say a prayer, thanking the gator that gave up his life for this meal today. All right, so that should add some real good flavor. I do want like a very chunky, beefy mix. Where can I put this? I will put this right over here. So now what I'm going to do, just to expedite the process, I'm going to cube this up a little bit. I'm at site number 8, Carrick Lake North in Florida, Baker, Florida. So I was thinking about calling this Section 8 Cooking because I'm at site number 8. And it may become evident why it would be Section 8 Cooking. Anyway, let's see what happens. Now I'm just going to try and chunk this up in small little pieces, portions. Really good stuff. Good value. This was 3 links at Rollo's Seafood in Milton, Florida for $6.99. I like it. I'm not complaining. I did a previous video using some of this stuff. It was really good. So we're almost done sectioning this up. Let me maybe blocking the camera. Said it's a little breezy today. A lot of leaves are falling. But I got to remember, I know I'm going to forget something. I already did forget one thing. When I went in the store, I kept telling myself, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. And then I forgot. Well, I was not supposed to forget. So here we are. These are really nice cutting boards, flexible, whatever you want to call them, from Dollar Tree. I like it. You could rinse them, you reuse them. I like it. So 2-pack for $1.25. I really like it. So now we're going to move on to the kielbasa right here. My hands are kind of greasy from handling the other mix. This stuff's really good. Oh my God, I could eat kielbasa every day. So we're gonna chunk this up. I'm not going to do the grading process because we're limited on time. If I do another batch, I may do that and just have that already prepared off camera. Good stuff. Oh, you know what? Daggone it. I knew I was going to forget something, and sure as heck I did. I was trying to tell you what I forgot earlier, and I forgot what I forgot. Now I just remembered what I also forgot. I wanted to get some cumin and paprika, and I forgot. But I'll show you in a second what I do have that may not make it a catastrophe. I had this thawing out. It was kind of like really cold, so we don't have to worry about the temperatures as far as it going from frozen to a hot chili batch meal mix. So, and one thing I've noticed when I watch all these YouTube videos, all kinds of people, there's all kinds of different philosophies. Some people don't believe in beans in chili. I'm okay either way. Today I'm going to try using some beans, and I'm going to show you that here shortly. So I'm going to do a little bit more of that kielbasa, and then we're going to move on and do some more. All right, I love kielbasa. Oh Lordy, that's heaven's nectar right there. Good stuff. How do you guys like to do your chili? I had done some research. I was going to get some venison. I actually made a local post on a local Facebook group, and people told me where to get the venison, and I just didn't get around to doing it, mostly because I haven't been feeling well. But I think it's going to taste good. So like I said, I didn't go overboard with all the stuff I want to do to this, because there's probably going to be a little bit of learning process to this for me. I work at a grocery store, and it's kind of very country, very redneck, and we've been selling a lot of chili products. So that's what the country redneck folks do. So I'm going to try and be country redneck. So this is my pot system. If you didn't see the previous video, it has a top strainer a big strainer. It's a 4-part system from Walmart, 20 bucks. So I'm pretty happy. So I have, I probably should have shown you this prior to the insertion, but we have some beef broth right here. So right now we're going to, what I wanted to do was, to be honest with you, was kind of like heat it up in a skillet to prepare the food, but I think it's thawed out enough. I've got my little white rock griddle. You don't need no fancy Blackstone like Dan, the droning veteran. Just a big waste of money. So what we're going to do here is, all right here we have chili beans. It's red beans and chili sauce. I'm going to open this up. We're going to throw it in. See what happens. If it wants to come out. Got a little bit of suction in there. Try not to splatter my face. That would make for good YouTube right there. Splatter your face with chili sauce and beans. Look like I got boogers coming off my nose. All right, we're going to put another one in there. I'm going to tell you about some of the other ingredients that I do have available. I did forget to bring out the salt and pepper. It's in the van. I can add that afterwards. Okay. So just based on my general observation, the meat to bean ratio is probably more bean than meat, so I don't like that. The other thing we're going to do here, we're also going to add a can of red beans and rice. I love this stuff. I talk about it almost every video when I'm cooking. Try and get this red beans and rice going in. Margaret Holmes brand, good stuff. I got lucky, found one with the pop top. So, yesterday, I went to Five Guys hamburger joint, and they do the fresh cut fries. And the manager, I know him from another grocery store, Piggly Wiggly. He was a manager there. He moved on to a different employment area. He told me he was going to hook me up, so he did. So this is some of their Cajun seasoning. I'm only going to use a little bit. I've never tried this, but I'm going to add a little bit of Cajun seasoning. You would put that on your French fries. So I didn't put a whole lot in there because I don't know what to expect. But on my fries yesterday, I did add Old Bay. So we're going to add some of that in there. And we have one more step, one more part of the process. And I'm going to show you that. This may be comical because I didn't actually plan as I had planned to plan. How's that for a sniglet? Plan to plan. All right, so let me see here. In case you're wondering what I have here, it's Pick Sweet brand. I'm going to show you here in 1 second. It's got a bunch of different onions and peppers, and hopefully it's not. Yeah, figures upside down. I cut the wrong end. Par for the course. So that's what we have right there. 3-color pepper and onion strips. So I'm going to try and just chop this up a little bit more finely. Then we're going to add it to the pot. So this is pretty much going to be phase 1, step 1. I got to get a good fire blaze going. But gives you an idea what I'm trying, what I'm thinking. Okay, there is one more thing I did forget. I'm looking at it now. So These really nice flexible cutting boards from Dollar Tree are very, very handy. I like that. You can make it a one-time use or you can reuse it, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so we got a good little bit of everything in there. We're gonna, hopefully, I have this one device I need on me. Usually I carry it. We're gonna find out how prepared I am, like a good Boy Scout would be. Can't use toenail clippers, but by golly, if I had to, I'd find a way to make it work. All right, here we go. We got my Fred. It's like a P38. It's my field ration eating device, and we're going to open up this can, and it's mixed beans. You will never win any contest using one of these, but they work. They are effective. So this can has pinto beans and Great Northern beans in it. So that sounds really good. I do a lot of my work in the canned food aisle with the veggies. So I know what sells, I know what people like. And pinto beans, Great Northern beans are all really popular. Black eyed peas, black beans, a lot of that weird stuff. I call it weird because I'm not used to living on that country food type stuff. But hopefully we get a little bit further and I can get this contents dumped in here. Still feeling kind of rough today. You're going to see on my channel, probably prior to this video, if you didn't see that video, but I had a random and weird encounter, a good positive one, with another YouTube channel. So if you can check that out, follow that channel and support them. They're people living the Florida life. That's what their channel name is, Living That Florida Life. Really good people. So weird how I just happened to recognize them. That's the power of YouTube. So anyway, here we go. I don't know if I'm supposed to drain the juices or not, but I think we probably need more juice in here anyway. So we're just we're going all in with this. I am going to do a little bit more of this gator sausage. So here we are. Boom. This is good stuff. It really is. I really like it. Rollo's Seafood in Milton, Florida has some really good product selections. Some weird stuff. They have what's that called? Boudin, or whatever you call it. I know I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but it has a little more spiciness than I can tolerate. I thought about trying it, and it probably would taste good. I don't think it would agree with me. This weekend, between the flies and the bees, I'm struggling. So we're almost done. I also have one other can I really don't think I'm going to need, but it could be used. I'll show you that in 1 second. You may already see it in the picture. Okay, I'm wiping my hands. So yes, I have pork and beans. I'm debating. Let me start this up, take a look at it, analyze it,